Come on. Come on.
Yes, YouTube, welcome back to another video and welcome to a full day of eating at 10 weeks out. New low this morning, I was 82.2, so that is a lovely new low. We are getting close now to them 81s, which is very, very nice. That's very, very good. So today is 2,400 calories, training day. I'll show you all the meals because these meals have literally not changed once. I have not eaten anything off my plan. This is the first time, as our clients will tell you, we're okay with, say, like swapping carbohydrate sources, you know, matching macros when it makes sense to do so. But this is the first time really I've not even done that. Like, I've literally been eating just the same day every day, so we can monitor that. The only thing I've really changed is sometimes if I've had to get cooked chicken breast, just because my chicken that I made was like, it's been in my car all day or something, which is, you know, things that happen, and that's why it's still good to log that stuff. So this is a day that has pretty much been the same, and it's going to be that 2,400 calories training day today. Now, typically I will train after 2 meals in the week. Today we're going to train after 3 meals because I'm currently on my way to Nottingham again. Actually, same as in the last video, we're doing a lot of driving in these vids. So I've got the electrodes with me. So first things first, literally at 7 in the morning, electrolytes are going in. That's the, what did I have? Pink lemonade flavour. You see me making them this morning. Blue 25. Save yourself 25%. Best in the game. The link is in the description as well, boys, for those. So they're going to go down. I've got a coffee with me then again. I'm going to probably not eat my meal 1 till like 10, honestly. My meals will probably all just get pushed a little bit later today, just because what I've got to do. So I'm going to meet, you could say, business mentor. I don't really like the word business mentor because there's so many that get on my nerves. I see Josh as a part of my business. I've worked with Josh for over 2 years now. So, like, literally, it's just making sure. I think it's very important. Again, I don't show up about investing in yourself, right? I think it's very important that you have other eyes on the business, not just your own. Because for me to be the absolute elite coach that I want to be, to have the absolute elite company that I want to have, all the other little bits need to fall in place. Otherwise, I can't do that. If I can't actually run a coaching business, I can't coach to the highest standard, right? And that's what I want to do, and they're the sides that I need help with, because, you know, I want to grow the Coaching Coliseum to the best natural coaching company in the world. That's what we're pushing towards. That's what we're driving towards. That's the standards that we want to set, right? So for me to be able to do that, I need to focus on what I can do, and I need help in other areas to keep driving that forwards. That's the main thing. The goal is Coaching Coliseum now. What we do, I am so confident in. I love it. The standard of everything, myself, Cody, what we've got down the line. But sometimes we need them little bits of help with the business side of things, because you have to take care of that. When it is a business, when that is your job, that's your life, you have to take care of those things. I didn't go to, you know, uni and do business, even though I don't think that would be a much help, but like, get help from people, it's fine. Like, getting help is good. Investing in yourself is good. It is risky not investing yourself with a coach now. The risk is not doing it, because you're probably not going to get anywhere. It's not risky, right? The risk is not doing this. That's how you've always got to think, especially with investing in yourself, fitness side of things, business side of things. That's why I do both, right? That's why I have a coach, essentially, with both. So anyway, that's enough rambling on about business. But shout out to Josh, because Josh is a legend, and we're doing this on a Saturday just because I'm so busy in the week. Meal 1, I will show you when we get there. They're all in the cool bag. So I've took 3 meals with me just in case I'm longer for whatever reason. I'll probably need 2, but I'm gonna drive down now. Electrolytes, coffee. I'm about an hour and 20 away. Electrolytes, coffee. Have meal 1 at around 10 with the morning sups when I get there, fellas. And I'll enjoy my electros and my coffee. So peace out, mate. Right, fellas, update. We are 50 minutes away. Coffee is down. The one thing I hate doing, right, driving through Stoke. There is so many speed cameras in Stoke. It is an absolute joke. Who made this a thing? Now, these roads can easily be 60, 70 and they're all 40, 50, and it's bare annoying. Bare annoying. This is the drive as well. When I do compete, this is where I will be driving, so I'm not looking forward to that drive because I do not like this drive. It's so annoying. So annoying. I was just listening to bits of media they did yesterday. Obviously it's Holloway, Poirier tonight. So when this vid's out, that will have happened. But I'm going to go for, I think Poirier will win. Just because I think he just cracks harder. I think Max and Poirier are both unreal. But I'm going to, and again, if Holloway loses, mate, he's 0-6 in trilogies. I don't think Poirier is getting beat by anybody 3 times in a row. I think Poirier's gonna do it. I reckon he's gonna do it, and if he cleans Max's clock, I think he'd be tempted to stay and fight Poirier, you know. Right, fellas, we're at Sainsbury's in Loughborough, and yeah, I'm about to wee myself because I've drank a coffee and electrolyte, so we're going to get in. The game plan, let's get in there, and it's just given a weather warning for loads of rain, so fantastic. But that's going to be meal 1, so I'll see you at meal 2. It is now 11:30. Me and Josh have just absolutely ploughed through everything for nearly 3 hours, so a lot of knowledge to share, and it's always good to see him. So what I'm going to do now, I've not eaten. I'm fucking starving, mate. I don't know how I've survived off that, but we're going to pop the morning sups. And then, come on, bruv. What are you doing, man? And then, bro, where's it gone, mate? This is bad. This is sauce. Oh, okay, whole in my mouth. Making a meal out of this, boys. Fucking hell. Anyway, we've got the fruits in now. Jesus. So let's get meal 1 down us. So we've got the 40 gram of whey, and then we have got reduced sugar ketchup. I have got 50 gram tomatoes, 57 grams of sourdough, which this is going to be near enough impossible. And then I've got 3 whole eggs. I'll give you a cold eggs taste test, boys. Plastic fork and fucking knife, boys. Might not be the best idea, but cheers. I think anything right now would taste good, boys, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, basically, whack your meals in a cool bag. Get used to eating stuff cold. And you can't really go too far wrong, boys, to be honest. I'm making such a mess of this, fellas, if you can see what's in here. Anyway, right, let me eat this. Back on the way, I'll show you meal 2. Tell you what it's time for, and apologies, I've just been sat in my car the whole entire time, boys, so far, but it's kind of where I am. So when it's where I am, it's a little bit difficult for me to be anywhere else. Let's not crash. We have got a cold, that's freezing, Jesus. The ice cold, cool Lando. Oh, mate, it's gonna be glorious. It honestly is. There's nothing better than when you've got a road trip and you've got an ice cold monster, mate, ready to sit. Let's listen to the crack. The crack is important, boys. A good can of Monster, yeah, has got the crack. It is important. Very, very important. So let's listen up. Oh, crispy. Like some crispy duck, mate. I've got crap all over it out of my cool bag. Slightly ruined. Are they indicating? They're indicating we're going. Right, we're off. Don't like that. You've got to switch on, mate. And Just Monsters, like, just don't have about 10 a day. Have one a day maximum, right? But in prep for me now, just that don't get me wrong, I ain't obsessed with food. I ain't really asked about, oh my God, I want to eat this, I want to eat this. For me, just a nice cold Monster. You know, I'm not going to get food obsessed this whole entire prep, but you do appreciate food more. Every meal I'd enjoy more. I love each meal. Even that I just ate then was nice for me. And just the little things like a Monster, just appreciate them, and you'll get so much fulfillment from each meal just because you appreciate it so much more when food's lower. You know, that's been 14 weeks now, boys. I've not had one thing off my plan. Not one thing a gram over, not one sip of this, bite of that. That's been 14 weeks. That will be 24 weeks in total where I've not had a single thing off plan, right? And that is just discipline, and that's enjoying the meals that you have. All the meals I have today, I enjoy them all, right? And that's very, very important. So cheers. Let's get back to driving, baby. We are an hour away from home. I have got, if you can see that. So this is usually post-workout, but obviously I'm training later today. I'm going to keep my oats pre because I know they do digest so well. So we've got 60 grams of raw weight basmati rice with 150 grams of raw weight beef mince, 75 grams of tomatoes, and then literally just like a handful of lettuce, a little bit of pink salt on there. And then I've got a Skinny Foods barbecue sauce, which is 2 calories per 10 gram. And then I actually ran out of that. So I've got the other half with reduced sugar, reduced salt, ketchup on there. So we've got a barbecue sauce and a ketchup mixture. But again, even a meal as simple like this, the beef is seasoned, the sauce I like, rice I can just smash down. So that is meal 2 for today, the usual post-workout. And then I do have what's still in the cool bag, 85% dark chocolate. The reason why we get 85%, the higher that percentage is going to be, the less sugar. So when we are just looking for a direct fat source, we don't want sugar, we don't want the carbs. That's why we're going for that. And when we've got dark chocolate, we're actually going to be able to get a micronutrient benefit from that. It's not just like we're slamming normal chocolate and there's a load of sugar in that. So the lower that percentage comes down, typically the more sugar there. That's what we want to try and avoid as much as possible. So meal 2 going down, super simple one. Like I said, this is usually the post-workout. Today it's going to be meal 2 oats, which I've always got ready. I will show you. And that is going to be meal 3 pre-workout. So let's eat this. We are 58 minutes away from home. Chill for a bit, get everything sorted, get Lucy, and go smash some pull. Right, we're back. Time to train. What we'll go for is, we'll go fizzy bubblegum bottles pre, and we will go with the creatine. So we just got back, we're going to get straight off because then I've got the cardio to do as well. So like I said, this is normally meal 2, then I'm straight to the gym, but I am like 2-3 hours later than I typically would be, right? So that is why I just switched those meals around, because I know I trained fantastically well off oats and there is no reason to change that. So the oats is, just bang them in the fridge for a bit. We've got 125 oats, 35 whey, 72 grams of blueberries, because I just match the same carbs if I do switch the fruit. So if it's the other fruit, 100 grams, blueberries, 72 grams, exact same. So gonna eat this, give that some time to digest. I'll see you at the gym. So boys, we're getting the cardio done straight away today. So straight in, 35 minutes now on the bike, staying above 24 kilometers on here, keep heart rate 130, and then we're going to get into meal 4. So I'll show you that when we're eating it. I'll put a video on how we're looking post-workout over this. Apologies if you can hear Adesanya breaking down this card, but that's what we're looking like post-workout, and that was 82.2 this morning. So hopefully 81s in the morning. We'll see next bit if we're there. Let's get this done. Right boys, so always on the weekend, not the normal day. Obviously, plans can pop up, so we're going to go chest ropes. I don't want Lucy to just be sat in all night when I'm not working. So what we're going to do, go chest ropes. So I'm going to take my food with, and then make sure I get her whatever she wants, because I can't have it, doesn't mean she can't have it. So we've got the rice across both meals. So this is the prime example, like I was talking about before, what I'll do. So need a little bit more protein. I've got cooked chicken breast, 170 gram now, split across 2 meals. So protein is it, protein's at 210, exact same macros, right? So what we've got in one meal is half of that chicken, 100 gram pineapple lettuce. In this meal now, we've got 75 gram tomatoes, the same with the chicken, and then lettuce. And that is the exact same macros. So that puts me on 210 protein, and then the rest is just split between the carbs and fats. I think it's like 50 fat, 260 carbs, something like that. I'll double check, but that is literally what we're doing. So literally now, I've just cooked the rice, so that's ready to go. I'm going to split that in, and I'll bang that back in the cool bag. And that's the day where, you know, I've been to Loughborough and back, been to the gym and back, going out, shopping, get Lucy food, and food just does not get missed. So I'll show you the meals when we're eating them, but that is literally what I'm doing, just to make sure we stay on track. So sometimes, boys, it's got to be done, and this is a good example. You don't need to miss if you're organised. Right boys, tell you what we'll do. Like I said, very much appreciate the little things when food is lower. So, for the road, let's fill up. It's too late for a coffee. We can have a good old decaf coffee. So I usually have 1 normal, 2 decaf with 15 ml of almond milk in each, which is like literally nothing. It's like 2 calories. And I keep that exactly the same. If you use an almond milk, I wouldn't bother above weighing it, to be honest, boys. But on prep, I'm on prep. I need to be bang on, right? So I will weigh the almond milk, just because I want to keep it exactly the same. We have no time to waste. I do not want to be second guessing anything. So this, all I do is slowly pour out. Bang on 15. I'm going to get the meals now back in the good old cool bag. Here you come, brother. Oh. Oh.
He's picking the back up. Oh.
Oh shit. Right fellas, meal 4 was what I showed you before. It's now 8 PM. Meal 5 is going to be, like I said, protein was slightly down, so that's 30 gram whey in there. And then that is 55 rice. Actually looks alright, to be honest. 55 rice. I think it's 170 grams of cooked chicken between 2 meals. Lettuce, 100 gram pineapple, hot sauce. And that is the day wrapped up. I'm going to go fill my car up now before I eat it. And that is that. So that is when you need to make some switches. Why I still put it into MyFitnessPal, even though it is the same food every day. On days where I just need to switch like for like things, that is why I'll still get that in there. So I recommend you do the same. Otherwise, if something goes off, the whole day's gone, and we don't want that. So I'll get home and I'll show you the bedtime sups as well. Right boys, final thing before bed always, ashwagandha is 1. And then this is 2. That's the zinc magnesium from before. 2 of them bad boys. And you're all set for a good night's kippo. And I'm gonna get, boys, that fight on there and get the steps done. It's a bit late to be doing that. Probably shouldn't have taken them yet, to be fair, but it's alright fellas, we're not thinking straight. So that is the day done. We get the steps boxed off now. And easy work. So in the next vid, we'll see if we get into them 81s in the morning. So make sure you subbed. I'll see you in the next one, boys. Peace.